Alrighty, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Kush Clouds TV, 21 over channel. Dedicated people of marijuana, music, sports, gaming, and very much more. Let me get this in the correct category of the musics. Get this camera adjusted after I fucked it up. Something along those lines right there. So, I don't think I've done like a hip-hop topic fucking discussion in a while. But I've been talking to a lot of people and chatting with a lot of people about this Master P and Kodak situation. And it seems to me that a lot of people that I talk to about this situation of Kodak Black and Master P, a lot of these people that I talk to are very misinformed. I don't know what the fuck information they have gotten and where they've gotten their information, who they got it from, how they got this information. But yeah, a lot of information that they have received and they are basing their shit on is very bullshit and very incorrect. I don't know where people got the information about Master P that he's like Jesus. We'll get into it in a second, but the way, like when I talk to people about the situation, the way that they, you know, talk about Master P is like this motherfucker, some crackhead fucking, you know, thief off the fucking street or something. Like they act like Master P is like some kind of fucking druggie that can't control himself, like a DMX or something. Like the motherfucker like is always in jail or some shit like that. And like Master P's broke or something. Like the like people don't understand like who fucking Master P is and what he means to hip hop and how much he has helped hip hop. Like we'll get into that here in a second though. But first, gotta finish my cigarette and light my joint here. Try to find some music here. Like a little take token. Alright, let me light my joint here. We'll get into this discussion. So if you guys don't know, about a week ago, well actually it was a little bit longer than that. It was actually a little while back. Let's bring up the Breakfast Club because we're going to need it. Preferably the Master P, yep. But I don't know when their interview was, but they had an interview prior to all this shit with Master P or whatever. And fucking Master P was, or actually Kodak Black. Kodak Black had his shit here. Let's see if we can find the shit here.
Hey, if Master P ever holler at
here we go.
Just a little bit. I want y'all to drink responsibly.
Absolutely.
Envy, you don't need none.
I'm good. Yeah.
Why don't Envy need none?
Well, cheers.
Cheers to 2018. Yeah. Maybe a better year. We can have a better 2018.
I feel like we wasted your time by connecting you with Kodak Black, man. Kodak Black came to the Breakfast Club and asked for you to be his mentor.
Is there anybody in this business?
Kodak Black came to the fucking Breakfast Club and asked for Master P to be his mentor and asked for Charlemagne, Angeli, and Envy to connect him to Master P.
That you feel like, okay, this person's a...
Everybody keeps on thinking that Master P reached out to Kodak Black and Master P was trying to finesse Kodak Black, which I have some information that will, you know, once you hear this information, you'll be like, what? Master P was trying to finesse him? I would think that Kodak Black would try to finesse Master P, considering Kodak has literally absolutely fucking nothing compared to, you know, Master P.
Real mentors to me. Like, I could talk to them about certain things.
I mean, if Master P ever holler at me, I holler at him.
Well, Master P.
See, which is very, you know, at the time, very smart of him to say. Because if you ask any real motherfucker in hip-hop, they'll sit there and tell you that motherfucking Master P is the Black Bill Gates. That motherfucker is, like, the motherfucker in hip-hop. Like, when it comes to being a business fucking, you know, savvy, becoming a goddamn CEO, you know what I'm saying? Birdman, Jay-Z, Kanye West, etc. These motherfuckers, P. Diddy. Okay, these motherfuckers would not be where they're at unless Master P was around, helping them out, showing them the way, and also showing everybody else in hip-hop how to fucking essentially be going from a rapper to becoming your own fucking label owner and actually owning your own businesses and your own investments and shit like that, you know, and doing shit outside of hip-hop as well, and still manage to actually, you know, make money over 20 years and not be fucking broke like MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice. And that's why Master P sits there and tries to help people out, because he doesn't want people to end up like Vanilla Ice, MC Hammer, Eazy-E, etc., in the hip-hop gang, because he himself has experienced that type of shit, not only as an NBA basketball player, which a lot of people don't know. Hell, I didn't even really fucking know about it until I found out. You know, I watched a fucking interview and I was like, oh shit, that's right, he was an NBA player. But not only was he an NBA player, he was also a motherfucking rapper.
Just in New York too, and I'm sure he would, man. It does seem like
Yeah, you should reach out to P. He's a great
Yo,
mentor.
cheers.
I bet you after
I don't really know how to reach out to people.
Oh, we can set that up for you.
You want that? That's easy,
got
bro,
you.
bro. And we made that connection, and I feel like we wasted your time, man.
Nah, I really.
Charlemagne and the Breakfast Club made that connection for Kodak. Master P, you know, he likes to help people, but in no way, shape, or form was he looking out for fucking, you know, for extra work. Because the man just doesn't need
I
it.
don't think so, man. I think that Kodak Black, he's a star. I can't take that away from him. He just got a lot of people around him he got to fix, and I feel.
And that's a big problem, is that he has people around him controlling him. He has his fucking lawyer, attorney, and people that are making a shit ton of money off of him. He has bad people around him. They're sitting there using him, controlling him. And the reason why this story came out, that Master P's trying to finesse them and shit like that, and I'm guessing this is where everybody's getting their misinformation on about Master P, because the way they talk about him is that he's some broke-ass motherfucker that's trying to steal from people, when in actuality, he's probably one of the richest men in hip-hop. The man has more money than Birdman, twice as much as money as Birdman. Almost as, I think he actually has as much as Jay-Z, which, if I'm not mistaken, Jay-Z and P. Diddy are probably the #1 richest people in hip-hop, and he's literally right up there next to them. It has been for about 10-15 years now in that bracket. Like,
you know, doing this thing, maybe we'll get a chance.
but like I said, he's one of the best when it comes to being business savvy. Contracts and shit like that, businesses, fucking investments and shit like that. Master P is #1. If you're in hip-hop and you're a rapper and you want to invest your money into something, you go to Master P. Anybody can tell you that. I don't know, like, where that, like I said, like these attorneys and shit like that are controlling these fucking, you know, newer rappers. I'm guessing they're trying to give out this information that Master P's a bad guy because they don't want, you know, Master P around. Because Master P will educate those fucking artists and let them know, hey, you got a bunch of dipshits around you that are sitting there just stealing your money. Like, he literally talks about how Kodak Black got finessed for $5 million. But yet the motherfucker's net worth is only $300,000. That's another thing. People are sitting there saying Master P's trying to finesse Kodak Black. Kodak Black's only worth 300 grand. Net worth 300K. Guess what Master P's net worth is? 350 million fucking dollars. Master P, net worth 350 million, but yet he's trying to finesse Kodak Black out of his 300,000 net worth. Master P just bought a basketball team and a share into a fucking brand new basketball league. The team that he just bought cost probably 4 to 5 times more than Kodak Black's net fucking worth. How in the fuck is Master P trying to finesse Kodak Black? Can someone educate me on that there? Because that is something that is popping up every time I talk to someone about the situation. Because like I said, I've been talking to a lot of people about this situation. And everybody seems to think that Master P is trying to finesse Kodak Black. Fuck no, he is not. That is literally like Bill Gates trying to come down and finesse Lil Yachty. Or Soldier Boy. There we go, Soldier Boy. I know that motherfucker's net worth ain't over $1 million. Like, it don't make sense. And for some reason, a lot of these, you know, this younger, newer generation has no idea about this shit because they don't educate themselves. Just like another thing, Kodak Black sits there and says, I'm the first person to use broccoli and refer to cannabis as broccoli in my music and whatnot. And of course he gets this big head because Kevin Gates gave him a shout out, smoking on that broccoli like Kodak and blah, blah, blah. So all of a sudden he's like, oh, I guess I'm the first person to refer weed as broccoli. Wrong. The #1 hip-hop linguist Like literally, like the motherfucker who has created probably the most lingo and slang fucking terms and everything else, you know what I'm saying? Like broccoli, swag, fucking everything else, like anything you could think of that people use nowadays, like E40 is the man who created it. You know what I'm saying? If you hear some slang, some hip hop type fucking, you know, talking words or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? E40 did it. And E40 is the first one to actually, you know, rap about broccoli and talk about smoking on some broccoli, like back in 1994. And Kodak Black thinks that he's the first, but yet he never educated himself in past hip hop, so he doesn't know that E40 is actually the one who started talking about it, and that plenty of rappers have actually talked about and said, you know, referred to cannabis as smoking broccoli. They've said this shit before in past rhymes and in past raps, but yet Kodak Black thinks he's the first. And yet, for some reason, Kodak Black, once again, is just not educating himself. Because if he would sit there and look and actually maybe talk to some people in the rap game, because anybody that's been in the rap game will tell you about Master P, that he's actually a great fucking person. He'll sit there and help you. He helps everybody. And the motherfucker is literally one of the richest men in hip-hop for a reason. He's one of the best CEOs and one of the best businessmen in hip-hop. He's one of the best investors in hip-hop, all right? He literally knows how to take care of his money. He knows how to help people do that. Like I said, people like Kanye, like P. Diddy, like Jay-Z, some of the richest men in fucking hip-hop wouldn't be where they're at unless they fucking learned and was mentored and studied from motherfucking Master P. I knew that when I was growing up and I was listening to hip hop and shit like that, and I was listening to people in the hip hop game, you know, interviews and whatnot. You listen to Bum B, Pimp C, 8 Ball, all that shit. Alright, you sit there and listen to Lil Wayne, Birdman and shit like that. You know, Birdman, his whole fucking thing of him getting a label and everything like that and whatnot and trying to start, you know, Young Money and shit like that, Cash Money, that was all from him seeing and learning and studying Master P. The Hot Boys, No Limit Records, all that shit, you would have no Birdman, no Lil Wayne, no fucking Manny Fresh, none of that shit if it wasn't for Master P and them. Like, straight up, these motherfuckers learned from them. Like, you know. But straight up, I just want to talk a little bit about that because, like I said, everybody I talked to was very misinformed. Everybody that I talked to basically thought of Master P as like DMX. Like the motherfucker's just all cracked out, you know what I'm saying, all drugged up and shit, and he's just trying to finesse people and whatnot, and he ain't got no money and shit, and he's broke, and he's just trying to, you know, make a quick buck and shit. When in actuality, he's actually just trying to help the motherfucker because he realized, oh, this motherfucker's getting finessed for $5 million and the man's not even worth $300,000. And Master P just got done buying a basketball team that was a couple mil. That wasn't shit for him. That was chump change in his pocket. He's just like, oh, what the hell? I'll buy a team. Shit, Tiani, you gonna buy a team? T.I.'s fucking ex, man. Oh, you gonna buy a team? That's the crazy thing, too. T.I.'s motherfucking ex-wife, Tiny. She got millions. She has a net worth of millions. She ain't a rapper or nothing like that. But she made sure to invest. And also, guess what? She talked to Master P. She also learned from Master P, studied from Master P, just like T.I. and a lot of fucking, you know, legends in the hip-hop game. You know, basically any rapper that came out from 2007, you know, I'd say probably up to 2007, knows about Master P. But a lot of, like, new age rappers, like, they just don't do the research. So I guess just misinformation just pops up about, you know, artists like Master P. Because like I said, if you just do your study, do some, you know, inform yourself and educate yourself, you're all like, oh shit, this motherfucker ain't trying to finesse me. This motherfucker's worth $350 million, got a basketball team and is sharing a fucking brand new basketball league that's all owned by celebrities. This motherfucker's still making bank outside of hip hop because everybody's like, oh, who's popping right now on Master P's label? Nobody. But the man's still worth $350 million. You know why? Because he's smart and he made sure not to put all his eggs in one fucking basket. So guess what? He doesn't have to have a single person be popping off at No Limit. You know what I'm saying? He could literally just have fucking nobody. You know, just have, you know, just some regular fucking rappers. You know what I'm saying? You know, barely hit, you know, breaking a check. The motherfucker still makes money. You know why? Because he ain't got all his eggs in his basket. The motherfucker makes great investments. And he invests in real estate and shit like that, you know. He invests in businesses and shit. He invests in teams and whatnot, you know. He's a businessman, and like I said, he's one of the best businessmen in hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Russell Simmons, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, but most importantly of all, Master P. Because Master P's the first one to really fucking do it. He's the first one who was a rapper who became a business CEO, motherfucking, you know, CEO, business savvy motherfucker. You know, because for the most part, a rapper had never done that. A rapper had always been seen as someone who had to sign to a label to make it anywhere. And if they did not sign to a label, they would be fucked. Master P said, fuck that shit. I'm gonna make my own label, put on my own artists, and I'm gonna do more shit. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make my own fucking movies. By my goddamn self. I don't need a fucking Warner Brothers or anything like that, or, you know, fucking Disney or any other these big fucking movie places or whatever. I'll just sit there and make the shit on my own. I'll make Hot Boys. Make that shit on my own with my own fucking people. Got my own actors, my own directors, my own people. Do it all on my own and still make millions and shit. But yeah. That's what I want to talk about the Master P versus Kodak Black situation. Master P was trying to help Kodak Black. He was trying to educate him and mentor him. You know, and he was doing this for free. It's just the people around him just fucking brainwashed him and distorted him, and basically was just trying to control him and say, hey, you know, Master P's a bad person, don't listen to this guy, and blah blah blah. And they're basically saying that because they know that if Kodak Black listens to Master P and actually takes in the knowledge and the information that he gives them, and then actually uses his brain and fucking is actually awakened to the bullshit around him, he'll be like, oh, this motherfucker's actually finessing me. My own accountant, my own manager, hell, my own friends that are around me, they're sitting there taking my money and shit. Okay, well, I just need to fix this here. You know, you're fired, cut ties with you. I just saved myself, you know, fucking millions of dollars. Now my net worth is millions instead of $300,000. You know, that's what Master P was trying to do. He's trying to help him out. Because, you know what I'm saying, literally, like, Kodak Black net worth $300,000. Master P net worth $350 million. Master P has 1,000 times more money than Kodak Black. He's trying to show him, hey, this is how you could take it, that 300K, and how you can make it 350 mil, and how you never have to worry about a paycheck ever in your life again. That's what Master P was trying to do. But of course, Kodak Black done fucked it up for everybody, and now guess what? They're gonna need 100 racks just to fucking talk to Master P and actually get mentored. Which I'll still say, you know, even at that price, that's a good fucking deal. Because I can guarantee you the motherfucker can make you at least a good net worth 5 to 10 mil. He can bump it up a good fucking, you know, 100 times for you. You know, really bump your net worth up. But yeah, I just want to talk about it just because, you know, like I said, I've talked to a lot of people that were very misinformed about Master P. I was really surprised. Even people around my age that were misinformed about Master P, which is fucking crazy because I feel like anybody that's around my age that grew up in the 90s should know about Master P and the great fucking things that he's done. Like, he's literally a legend for all the business fucking savvy shit he's done. Creating a label by himself, being the first rapper to ever do that, which is, you know, at the time and for a while was a really big deal. Like, even for years and years afterwards, people still talked about it a lot, how Master P was one of the first people to actually, you know, go from a rapper to a label owner to a CEO, which no one had ever done. They had talked about it in the raps and shit, but nobody actually had ever accomplished that fucking feat. Master P was the first. You know what I say? He's, you know, he ain't like Donald Trump who got $1 million loan. This motherfucker literally had absolutely nothing. $0 in his pocket and 0 cents, and made 350 mil like nothing, and was able to actually be not only successful but fucking rich, and like literally gain money throughout the years for 20 plus years. A lot of people don't do that, especially rappers. A lot of rappers go broke real fucking quick. But that's my take on the Kodak Black versus Master P situation. If you guys think differently, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's Master P right there. That motherfucker ain't finessing nobody. I'll tell you that right now. He has no reason to finesse anybody. The man just makes money and he helps people out because he's very smart and very business savvy. And he would never do anything to hurt anyone or even the hip hop game in general. That's just not him. He's not one of those people that just doesn't give a fuck. He's one of the people that does give a fuck. He's part of the hip hop community. He is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So he would never do anything to fucking, fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Plus he saw Kodak, he more likely saw, a little bit of himself in Kodak. He probably saw, a younger, when he was young. His young self, when he was like 17, 18, he probably saw himself there, and he was just, oh shit, man, I see myself in Kodak, man. I was young like that. I was young and dumb and full of cum. I had lots of money and I was fucking around and I was sitting there wasting it and I had the wrong people around me. You know what I'm saying? And I've been, Master P had been through those bad decisions. He had made bad mistakes. He knows what it was like fucking being young and rich. So fucking, he was just trying to help Kodak. He's like, hey man, this is what I've learned from my mistakes. Maybe you can learn from, my mistakes before you make your own. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can learn from this mistake before you make it. If that makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to head on out. I might do an outside live stream. Y'all want to see an outside live stream? I think I might go outside and smoke a pre-roll. Another one. So if y'all want to see an outside live, well, it doesn't even matter. I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to do it anyway. So if y'all want to see it, hopefully you're all subbed up. And hit the fucking notification thingy. Hit that notification thingy. Because I fucking found out that if you don't hit the notification thingy, the shit won't pop up in your subscriptions half the time. Like if you're someone who doesn't watch all the time, none of my videos, when I upload them or live streams or anything, they won't pop up in the subscription unless you hit the fucking notification thingy. So I found that out with the Angry Grandpa show. So I found out, I was sitting there watching a kid behind the camera episode and they're like, hey, everybody hit the notification on Angry Grandpa. He just uploaded a video yesterday and nobody saw it because it didn't pop up in their subscriptions. And I was like, what? And I looked and it wasn't in my subscriptions. But yeah, I went to Angry Grandpa show and there the video was uploaded like 23 hours ago. But yet it wasn't in my subscriptions at all. But I didn't have the notification thing. So definitely hit the notification shit, I guess, fucking, so then like the guarantee that you see the shit that pops up or whatever. Yeah, I did not know that. So a little FYI, all your favorite shows, hit that fucking notification thing because YouTube's doing some fucking shit. Like literally it would not pop up in the subscription box. Even though you're sub to them, and everything that someone uploads should go right into the subscription activity, recent subscription activity. Shit wasn't there. But yeah, I'm gonna head out and like I said, I'll probably do a quick little outside live stream because it is nice as fuck outside. And I'm pretty sure it's nice and cool too because it's like, what time is it? 5:47? 5:47, so yeah. I'm gonna do a quick little outside live stream and I'll see y'all there. Do a quick little smoke session. I'll start that up in about 7 minutes because I'm gonna take the dog out first. But yeah, I'll see y'all over there. And yeah, that's my take on the Kodak Black versus Master P situation. Kodak Black, he just needs to educate himself. Another thing I want to say is that we have a lot of rappers nowadays are rappers that have like dropped out of school at like 15 and 16 and shit. Like we gotta understand, like Lil Pump was like 15 when he dropped out, and Lil Yachty's like 16, and Kodak was like 15 and shit like that. Like a lot of these rappers like don't even have a fucking full education. Well, some of them might have, a diploma, some of them might have a GED, I have no idea, you know what I'm saying? They might have got it, later on as they were, doing their rapping and their, throughout their career. But yeah, a lot of these rappers are, coming out of, they're like getting big at like 15, 16, becoming famous rappers, and they're just like saying fuck school and, doing their thing. But a lot of them aren't just educated, and they're not educating themselves, and they need some education when, you want to be famous and a rapper and you want to make money and shit, and you got to pay people and whatnot, and you got to manage your money and focus your money and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because mommy and daddy ain't sitting there motherfucking just going to be like, oh, we got your money, don't worry, just go out there and rap. No, motherfucker, you better handle that shit on your own, or you're going to get finessed like a motherfucker, not by Master P, by the motherfucking people around you, like your manager and shit, you know what I'm saying? That, the person that rolls your joints and shit like that, and your bloods and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're probably charging you like fucking $1,000 for every time you, like, You want a blunt roll, Kodak? Okay, it's gonna be $1,000 a blunt. I'll roll you a blunt anytime, 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365. Whenever you want a blunt, I'll roll it for you, but it's gonna be $1,000 a blunt. Like, you know, that type of shit. Those are the type of people he's getting finessed by, not Master P. Like, that was just crazy. Like, everybody's like, oh, Kodak Black's worth millions and Master P's broke as fuck and he's trying to finesse him. But yet, if you sit there and just do the research real quick, you're like, oh, no, Master P is fucking balling. Like, holy fuck, one of the richest men in hip-hop. Holy shit. Kodak Black was really surprised. I will have to say that I thought he might have been worth at least a couple million. Because I'm pretty sure Lil Yachty has to be worth a couple million. I haven't checked out Lil Yachty's net worth. I'm scared to look at his net worth. I have a feeling that it's going to be very fucking low. Because if Kodak Black's only $300,000, and I feel like Kodak Black to be probably like in the top 5 of those type of rappers, you know what I'm saying, with Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi Vert, you know, those type of rappers that are popping right now. You know what I'm saying? If Kodak Black only is worth 300K, like, hopefully Lil Yachty's worth like some mils. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, doesn't look good for Kodak Black, man. He needs to seriously change the people around him, because that motherfucker is broke as fuck in hip-hop situation. Like, this man is holding up $50,000, $80,000 fucking money phones, but yet his net worth is only 300K. That's not good. You shouldn't be holding your fucking basically rent money up to your goddamn fucking head in a music video if you're that broke. Like, that's not good. You gotta step your game up. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I am out, and I'll catch y'all in about 7-10 minutes with either a gaming live stream or an outside smoke sesh live stream, which I think I will do. I think I will do that. But like I said, I gotta take Doug out first. But I'll see y'all in about 7 minutes outside. And peace, and make sure y'all listen to Master P and don't get finessed by the people around you. Like Kodak Black. Alright? Always motherfucking watch your money. Don't let your money just walk away and disappear and whatnot, or like, hey, can I just hold on to your money for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Just walk around the corner and I'll be right back. Don't let people do that shit, because you'll never see that shit again. But yeah, I'm out, y'all, and see y'all in about 7 minutes.